Good morning, friends, and welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful No Work Wednesday. We're going to start today with our calendar. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. We're going to write the number 7 under Thursday because today is Thursday. That's right. Over and down to make the number 7. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. All right, get ready for days of the week. Are you ready? Sing it loud. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Awesome job, friends. All right, so now we're going to do our months of the year song. Remember, the month is May. That's right. Nice remembering. Kiss your brain. So when we come to May in our song, you're going to sing it really loud. Are you ready? There's January, February, March, and April, May, June, July and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Great work, friends. All right, so I'm going to flip our calendar over. And I have a question for you today. It's kind of like a review, so I want you to think back a couple days ago when we talked about things that were wooden. My question says, can you name 2, this is the word 2 and this is the number 2. Can you name 2 things that are wooden? Do you remember what it means if something is wooden? Let's think. Do you know? That's right. If something is wooden, it's made of wood, and wood comes from a tree. That's right. Nice job remembering. Kiss your brain. You are such a smart cookie. So, can you name 2 things that are wooden? That's a good one. Can you name another one? Wow, good thinking. That is super smart of you. Awesome job, friends. All right, so now we're going to come down here. It says, let's count. And Miss Fisher has lots of different sizes of what type of shape. Do you know? It's a triangle. Do you remember triangles? How many sides do triangles have? Put up the number 3. That's right. Triangles have 3 sides. And even though these triangles are different sizes, and some are little and some are big and some are skinny and long and some are maybe bigger, they're all still triangles because they have how many sides? 3. As long as they have 3 sides, it doesn't matter how small or skinny or wide or big they are. So we're going to count how many triangles we have. Are you ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. So how many triangles do I have in all? What's the last number that I said, that we said? 7, that's right. So when I write the number 7, I'm going to go over and down. Kind of like the 7 we wrote for today's date, because today is May 7th. 2 7s today. That's so cool. Very nice job counting and remembering about our question of the day and things that are wooden. Awesome. I'm so proud of you. All right. So now we're going to read a story. We read this story before, but it's one of my favorites. I love stories. So it's called A Grand Old Tree. And remember, we read books more than once, so maybe we can understand them better the second or even the third time. So this is our story, A Grand Old Tree. And the author is Mary Newell de Palma. She wrote the words of this story. Once there was a grand old tree. Her roots sank deep into the earth. Her arms reached high into the sky. What do you think the author meant by arms? Do trees have arms? They don't have arms like we do. What do they have? They have their branches. So can you stretch your arms really, really wide to the sky? Those are like a tree's branches. She was home to many creatures. Birds nested among her branches. Squirrels scurried through her leaves. Caterpillars and ladybugs crawled about. Do you see the animals in this picture that use trees as homes? The grand old tree flowered. That means it grew flowers. It bore fruit. That means it grows fruit. That's right. I see some cherries. And it sowed seeds. That means it also grows seeds. She had many children. They changed the landscape for miles around, perhaps even farther than the old tree knew. So these birds would carry off the fruit, and what would be left is the middle, which is the seed in a cherry. So then they wouldn't eat the seed and they'd drop it, and then there would sprout new trees all over the landscape or the land. There's lots of different types of trees. They're so pretty. The grand old tree lived a long, long time. She basked in the sun, bathed in the rain, swayed in the breeze, and danced in the wind. She grew and shed. To shed means to lose her leaves, like a deciduous tree. Many millions of leaves. At last, the grand old tree was very, very old. Her branches no longer swayed and danced, but cracked and snapped in the wind. Finally, she fell, and snow gently covered her. There she is. The old tree died. She no longer flowered, bore fruit, or sowed seeds. She was no longer a living thing, so she didn't grow flowers or fruit, and the fruit didn't have the seeds. But she was still home to many creatures. Raccoons nested in her trunk. Centipedes crawled along her branches. I see a raccoon and a centipede. And lichen grew on her bark. And that's the little stuff that grows on the bark of a tree. And I see some mushrooms. The grand old tree slowly crumbled. She became part of the earth. Today, the roots of her grandchildren sink deep into this earth. Those are the other trees that were growing all around the landscape. Their arms reach high into the sky, just like yours and just like the first tree, the mom tree. They are home to many creatures. How many animals can you see in this picture? Yeah, I see those too. Just like the grand old tree. So after the grand old tree was no longer living, it left its seeds, and then the seeds started to grow into the seedling and the sapling, and the process starts all over again. The ends. I really love that story, and I hope you liked it too. And tomorrow is Friday, and I hope you enjoy the activities I have for you today. And if we have any questions, please let me know. Make sure you're taking 2D Miss Fisher on tons and tons of adventures. She loves it. And 3D Miss Fisher, that's me. Love seeing the pictures, okay? So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.